Welcome to my Mediocre mountain challenge. Southport's a largely flat seaside town and hills are in short supply. The nearest high point to me is this railway bridge, but that's man-made, so it doesn't count. I could have climbed Southport's famous gas holder, an impressive 277 feet, but not only is that man-made, it's also man-gone, as it was demolished in 2009. Or this, the striking Holy Trinity Anglican Church, Grade 2 star, completed in 1912. That has a 142-foot tower, and if you ask Father Tom nicely, he may even let you climb it. You do get a terrific view from the top, but again, man-made. So I've come here to Hesketh Park, 30 acres of Victorian landscaping, with a lake, friendly wildlife and a rose garden. It also has many pleasant tree-lined walks, one of which takes you up these steps, which always seems slightly tucked away to me, to where once stood the impressive Fernley Meteorological Station. Sadly, this was removed in the 1930s, so now you emerge into the sunlight onto a patio. This feels like the highest point, but no, we carry on a little further, past the local birdlife, round the bend, up another rise, past the bench, until we get to this, the Fernley Observatory, built on the highest point in the park in 1901. So, a quick history lesson. Joseph Baxendale was born in Manchester in 1815. He was a Fellow of the Royal Society. He was the astronomer to the then Manchester Corporation and eventually became Southport's first meteorologist in 1871. He set an observatory up in his back garden. John Fernley was a local philanthropist, the donor of Southport's first lifeboat amongst other things. The boat, Eliza Fernley, carried his wife's name. The observatory was built from funds from his estate after his death, and Baxendale moved his instruments here. Donated to Southport's Corporation, now Sefton Council, its tenants have changed over the years. It suffered from neglect and damp over time, but English Heritage designated it as a Grade 2 listed building, and the Fernley Observatory Heritage Group started an initiative to preserve and restore the observatory for its heritage and educational value. And the knee-knocking altitude is 59 feet. No sign of oxygen anywhere. Incidentally, the hill is used in the last few yards of Southport Park Run. Pity this poor chap. So there you have it, my very mediocre mountain, 59 feet.